Shofetiym, chapter 1. Now after the death of Yahusha, it came to pass that the children of Yasharel asked Yahuwah, saying, Who shall go up for us against the Canaanim first, to fight against them? And Yahuwah said, Yehudah shall go up, behold, I have delivered the land into his hand. And Yehudah said unto Shimon his brother, Come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanim, and I likewise will go with you into your lot. So Shimon went with him. And Yehudah went up, and Yahuwah delivered the Canaanim and the Perizzim into their hand, and they slew of them in Bezek 10,000 men. And they found Adoni-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they slew the Canaanim and the Perizzim. But Adoni-Bezek fled, and they pursued after him, and caught him, and cut off his thumbs and his great toes. And Adoni-Bezek said, 70 kings, having their thumbs and their great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table, as I have done, so Elohim has requited me. And they brought him to Yerushalayim, and there he died. Now the children of Yehudah had fought against Yerushalayim, and had taken it, and smitten it with the edge of the sword, and set the city on fire. And afterward the children of Yehudah went down to fight against the Canaanim that dwelt in the mountain, and in the Negev, and in the valley. And Yehudah went against the Canaanim that dwelt in Chevron, and they slew Sheshai, and Achiman, and Talmai. And from thence he went against the inhabitants of Devir, and the name of Devir before was Kiriath-Sepher. And Caleb said, He that smites Kiriath-Sepher, and it, to him will I give Akah my daughter to be his woman. And Othniel the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it, and he gave him Akah his daughter to be his woman. And it came to pass, when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted from off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What will you? And she said unto him, Give me a blessing, for you have given me a south land. Give me also its springs of water. And Caleb gave her at the upper springs and the nether springs. And the children of the Keni, Moshe's father-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Yehudah into the wilderness of Yehudah, which lies in the south of Arad, and they went and dwelt among the people. And Yehudah went with Shimon his brother, and they slew the Canaanim that inhabited Saphath, and utterly destroyed it. And the name of the city was called Kormah. Also Yehudah took Gaza with the coast thereof, and Ashkelon with the coast thereof, and Ekron with the coast thereof. And Yahuwah was with Yehudah, and he drove out the inhabitants of the mountain, but could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron. And they gave Chevron unto Caleb, as Moshe said. And he expelled thence the 3 sons of Anak. And the children of Binyamin did not drive out the Yevusim that inhabited Yerushalayim, but the Yevusim dwell with the children of Binyamin in Yerushalayim unto this day. And the house of Yosef, they also went up against Beit-El, and Yahuwah was with them. And the house of Yosef sent to discree Beit-El. And the spies saw a man come forth out of the city, and they said unto him, Show us, we pray you, the entrance into the city, and we will show you mercy. And when he showed them the entrance into the city, they smote the city with the edge of the sword, but they let go the man and all his family. And the man went into the land of the Chittim, and built a city, and called the name thereof Luz, which is the name thereof unto this day. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Beit-Shan and her towns, nor Taanach and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Yivlam and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, but the Canaanim would dwell in that land. And it came to pass, when Yasharel was strong, that they put the Canaanim to tribute, and did not utterly drive them out. Neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanim that dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanim dwelt in Gezer among them. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Chitron, nor the inhabitants of Nahalol, but the Canaanim dwelt among them, and became tributaries. Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Akko, nor the inhabitants of Sidon, nor of Achlav, nor of Aksiv, nor of Chelba, nor of Aphek, nor of Rekov, but the Asherim dwelt among the Canaanim, the inhabitants of the land, for they did not drive them out. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Beit Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beit Anath, but he dwelt among the Canaanim, the inhabitants of the land. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beit Shemesh and of Beit Anath became tributaries unto them. And the Amorim forced the children of Dan into the mountain, for they would not suffer them to come down to the valley. But the Amorim would dwell in Mount Sherek in Ayalon, and in Shalababin. Yet the hand of the house of Yosef prevailed, so that they became tributaries. And the coast of the Amorim was from the going up to Maale Akrabaim, from the rock, and upward